Shalom. Call halal Yahweh by Shema Shai by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders. Salutations to all my fellow laborers. To the Akim that are to the confusion of face Akim that are joined unto our ranks. To the hopefully elect, the Akwaf that are listening and learning. You know, the ones who go out in the street, the brothers that do this work in truth and sincerity, risking their lives and their freedoms to do so. All right. This is the year of the Karagma. You know, the prophecies are popping off, coming to pass. The Lord is making visitations. You know, as a matter of fact, let me get the scripture on it. I believe it's what I want. This is 2nd Ezra's 9, and I'm going to start at verse 1. And it reads, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen in the earthquakes and uproars of the people of the world, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So the end was declared in the beginning, and although we can't put a time and date on it, the Lord has given us the signs to let us know that it is near. And when you look at the things that are happening in the world have never happened before, and unlearned and unspiritual people will say otherwise, but they don't understand. All right, there always has been wars, yes, but the things that are happening in the world has never happened on the scale that they're happening. Plus, you have the internet. So now we have the unicorn, and the unicorn is showing forth the power of the Most High. All these chariot sightings, what they ignorantly call UFOs. This sign, which is scriptural, which is matches up with scripture, history, and prophecy, and then you got people trying to teach against it with weak teachings that precepts don't match up. You can't debunk truth. The truth destroys it, and so that's the reason why they come against it. They're looking at this sign, and not only do you have Israelites coming to get it, you have the heathens coming to get it, but you have other Israelites coming against it. All right, but this, when you look at this sign and you read the scriptures and you read the history, and you start matching up the prophecies and with the history, it's undeniable, man. Between the Bible and the Josephus, and secular history, it's beyond a shadow of a doubt that these are the people of the Lord, which is why people come against it. Because you have to remember, Christianity, America, Europe, the whole world was all built up based upon lies and hiding who these people were, who these people are. Okay? That's why the Bible Destruction Group was sure to get rid of it. And I think it was 1826 when they removed the Apocrypha from the Bible. And it took them almost 100 years to do it. Okay? Because with the Apocrypha in place, you couldn't sell Christianity like you did. You know, once you hit the information age. And I mean the information age in its beginning stages, when newspapers and books began to circulate, and you just didn't have a herald that stood on a corner in the middle of a populated place and just spoke whatever he was told to speak. Okay? Whether it be truth or lies. All right? But when you had mass printing of information, that began the information age. So especially during the time when everything was being whitewashed and lied about. And you have to understand too, the books were sealed. All right? The books were sealed until the time of the unicorn. You know, before the time of the unicorn, but the unicorn was used to spread the truth. And that's how this sign spread to the four corners of the earth, fulfilling prophecy. And the true gospel is finally being brought into the world. And as a matter of fact, let me get another scripture now that I said that. This is, and I turn right to it. Just open it up to it. 2nd Ezra 6:27, and it reads, For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched, And as for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared. And the truth is finally being declared, man. And you got all these weak teachings still trying to come against it. And you can't, no matter how hard you try. All right? And for this to spread to this is the truth that had to spread to the four corners of the earth. And now that it has, look at the state of the earth. Look at the state of the ruling class people. The decline of the Edomites. The Edomites are in decline in every state in America as far as birth rates are concerned. They're the only group of people that are in the negative. All right? They're the true minority. All right? And it's not just in America, it's worldwide. Worldwide, they're on a decline. You got nation states that are trying to pay people to have babies. As a matter of fact, according to their own experts, they're past the point of no return. There's not enough of them of childbearing age to keep their race going. So they are being truly, the prophecy of Obadiah verse 4 is coming to pass. They're being made small among the nations. The Lord hates them. This is why they classify Ishmaelites and Africans and Somalians and people coming from a lot of these so-called African nations that come from northern and eastern Africa and different parts of the Middle East. They classify them as white when they come to America. So the Edomite got all these melanated people that they call white when they come here. This goes to show you, man, these people are desperate, man. They're desperate. Okay? I'm going to go to the book of Hebrews because this is what this lesson was really about. Was a covenant and how it's only for Israel. Period. It's not for you other people. They try to say the heathens are grafted in. No, the heathens that are spoken about in the New Testament that are grafted in are the Hellenists, the Hellenista. They were the Greek-speaking Jews. They were the Jews that spoke Greek and would run around, call themselves Greek, and following Grecian customs. And Paul's job was to go to them and bring those people back, to get grafted back in. You can't be brought back to something you were never a part of. All right? You can't. That's what the word adoption actually means, to be brought back. The true meaning of it. This is Hebrews, the 8th chapter, and I'm going to start at verse 6. And it says, "But now he obtained a more excellent ministry, by how must also he, as a mediator of a better covenant, which was established upon better promises. For if the first covenant had been faultless, then should no place have been sought for a second. For finding fault with them, he saith, Behold, the days come, said Yahweh, I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah." Those are the Israelites. He didn't make a new covenant with the heathen. The heathen never were part of this, ever. All right? It says, "Not according to the new covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when with their fathers, the 12 patriarchs." Okay? It says that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand and led them out of the land of Egypt, because they continued not my covenant. I regarded them not, saith Yahweh. So he discarded them, and now he's bringing them back. Okay? He discarded them, and now he's bringing them back. Well, he disregarded them. Okay? "For this is the covenant that I will make in the house of Israel after those days, saith Yahweh. I will put my laws into their minds, into their hearts." All right, that's what that's talking about. When you hear in the Bible, when it talks about your heart, it's talking about your mind. "And write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a power, and they shall be to me my people. And they shall not teach every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, Know Yahweh, for all shall know me, from the least to the greatest. For I am merciful to their unrighteousness," their personal pronouns. It's nothing but personal pronouns all through here, directed at the house of Israel and the house of Judah. All right, and they didn't say anything about the other people at all written right here in Hebrews, the 8th chapter. You can't. Sorry, heathens, you're not a part of this. All right. Actually, I'm not sorry. "And that he saith, a new covenant he hath made, the first old and the first old, and he hath made the first old. Now that which decayeth and waxeth old is ready to vanish away. All right, and so let's go back to a time period of that old covenant, and let's see how, if anybody was a part of this outside of the Israelites. This is last couple scriptures. This is 1 Kings 8th chapter, starting at verse 56, and it reads, "Blessed be Yahweh that have given rest unto his people Israel." All right, the Lord's people is Israel. That's why in Matthew 10:6 it says, "Go ye unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel." All right, Amos 3:1 and 2. You know, when it says he, you know, people, he've only dealt with Israel. Roughly paraphrased, Joel 2:27 said he have not known any other these people have not known him. All right, and they still don't. He's not dealing with the other nations. All right, and it reads, verse 57. Actually, let me just start 56 again. "Blessed be Yahweh that have given rest unto his people Israel, according to all that he promised, that he have not failed one word of all his good promise, which he promised by the hand of Moses his servant. For Yahweh our power," personal pronouns, all right, "and he was with our fathers," personal pronouns, "let him not leave us nor forsake us." So, you know, you got to remember, when it's funny how you can pass all your English classes in grade school, high school, and college, right? But then you pick up the Bible and you can't remember what subject matter is, what a pronoun, a noun, what personal pronoun is. All of a sudden you forget what that's talking about, and you take things that are meant for a specific individual or specific people and try to make them for everyone. You cannot do that. All right? Verse 57. I'll read it again. "Yahweh our power be with us, and he was with our fathers. Let him not leave us nor forsake us, that we may incline our hearts unto him to walk in all the ways and keep his commandments and his statutes and his judgments, which he commanded our fathers." So with that, I hope this was an edifying lesson, you know, and all praises, glory, and honor be unto Yahweh Shem Shai, Wa Abba Babal.